Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a weekly message for Earth signs. So if you're a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, this may be for you. Do keep in mind it's general, so keep it for you and disregard the rest, as well as know that no matter what messages do come through today, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make and the steps you take to get whatever fulfillment it is in this world you'd like to see. And for me, that's personal power, my friends. So for all my subscribers, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here. It truly means the world to me. And for anyone who's new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And if you feel like this resonates with you at the end, please feel free and subscribe. Join the journey with me. Help me build my channel. It would be wonderful to have you along this ride. So I'm just going to take a moment to ask my team of light and Archangel Michael to jump in and to guide us, to guard us, bless us, and protect us throughout this entire reading, and to use me as the clearest channel so that I can deliver only messages for your highest good. So I would also say, guys, if you are calling in your angels or guides or spirit, ask that they're here for your highest good, delivering messages that you can understand. So I'm going to first off ask a message from the oh my gosh, Messages of Life Oracle. Let's see what they've got to say. And this will be for the week of April 20th through the 26th. So just keep in mind that I put a date on it, but this may resonate with you at a later date for something that's already happened. Just keep an open mind with it, my friends. So let's see, one message for Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn for the week of April 20th through the 26th, please. What would you have anyone know? They're huge cards. Here we go, we have two. And I'm going to take the bottom of the deck, which is I appreciate. So I'll read you this one, and then we'll get the other cards going. I stop clinging to my misfortunes, troubles, and worries. I cease to be dissatisfied, and I stop focusing on what I do not currently have. Instead, I direct my thoughts towards what is wonderful in my life. With all my heart, I appreciate all that I have. I accept and appreciate what is as it is. I express my loving thanks to the universe for the wealth that is mine. And this is super important. Sometimes we may feel like we don't have enough or we need more. But I want you guys this week, it's really important to be thankful for what you have, to express the gratitude in this world for what you have. Because there may be other people in this world lacking what you have on a very, very physical and tangible way, in terms of if you have a roof over your head, if you've eaten today, there are other people in this world who have not and do not have that. So being thankful for the universe, expressing that gratitude as well, because as we express the gratitude for what we have, we are inviting more abundance into our worlds. So we get a gift from life. Each day, life offers me abundant proof that the universe loves me. Every day, God sends his angels to help me. Messages which seem coincidental from the words of others or the words that I read are gifts to help me make my way in love and maintain my divine spiritual strength. Am I listening? Sometimes this is songs that come on the radio, songs that all of a sudden are stuck in your head. People may be leaving porch drop-offs for you. This could be so many different things. And rather than seeing them as little coincidences, although you can, express the gratitude from them as well, because they're a gift in this life. They're a gift from spirit. Your friends as well are gifts in this life. Searching within. What I see and what I live is a mirror of my inner self. Not my outer, but my inner conditions are the source of my difficulties in life. With each of life's challenges, I search within to learn how I can grow stronger. Through self-searching, I will find the best answers and the greatest healing. I study myself and transform myself. And this, my friends, is a gift as well. The ability to change our ways, to choose our actions, to choose to learn from our mistakes, and to know that we have the power within us. We've had it all along. I watched yesterday with my kids the Nutcracker, the new one. Keira Knightley's in it as the Plum Princess. It's on Netflix for any of you guys who may want to watch it. But and this is the Spirit's bringing it back. She had a music box, right? And she wants to open it. Sorry for spoiling this for anybody. But to do this, she needs a special key. And she's told in the inscription when her mom gives it to her that you have everything you need already inside. It's already inside. And this is one of these things that it takes a while to decipher. What does that mean? Your own personal strength, no one else can give you that. That is something when you meet yourself truly and wholly, and you meet the real you, and you on this internal soul level decide that I am stronger than my adversaries. I am stronger than the conditions that I'm currently living in. And I have the strength within me to push forward and persevere. Spirit's asking you to appreciate the things in this life that we have. And I can tell you as well, even the hardships that we may have experienced in our world, these can be gifts as well. Because sometimes we go through something traumatic, we go through something so difficult, and it forces us to open up and see who we truly are and have some faith in ourselves and know that going forward, I maybe never thought I could live through that. But guess what? I did, and I'm stronger for it, and I learned some lessons. Appreciate everything that this world has to offer. Appreciate waking up and opening your eyes. That itself is a gift, another day. So I'm going to bring a message here from the Energy Oracle, and this is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Let's get an idea here of what is this, what messages would you like us to know for the week of April 20th to 26th. So one fell upright, one fell down, and we have hostilities here. So as well, this week you may encounter some hostilities. It could be within yourself, within others, within your relationships. The Viking, what's interesting though is his mask, his helmet is down. So I feel like there may be hostilities around you, but it's still important to meet them with vulnerable feelings in yourself as well. To know as well that you may have put your armor down, but to stand guard for yourself, for your truth. Let's see what else we have here. The Magician and the Mirror. Okay. So when hostilities arrive, when we're having difficulties within our households, within our relationships with other people, this is reminding you, again with this searching within, you have the power. Everything you need is already within you, and you have the power to temper the light and the dark. So when we're experiencing hostilities, and we are choosing on how to react to this, a few deep breaths in and to calm our mind a little bit before we react could save a whole lot of hardship later on. As well as to know that, how am I going to encounter these hostilities? Am I going to look at it as an attack on me? Am I going to sword-wielding charge towards my adversary? Or am I going to take a different approach? Know that first and foremost, in most cases, I can walk away. If you can't walk away, if it's a household issue, this is, for some of you, using this time to plan. For some of you, if you're needing to remove yourself from a situation, to plan on how do I get out. This is not for everyone, but there are crisis lines for if you're experiencing violence within your home and you're not able to leave. That's also one of these things that you have the power to reach out. But I'm going to get some more clarification on that Magician and the Mirror. I feel like a lot of this is, though, looking in the mirror, right? The mirror is so important because it's ourself. It's looking in the mirror to see everything truthfully and to not put positive or negative spins on whatever we see. If we see something that we don't like, if it's this fiery energy, this hostility energy, and we see it coming from us, this is asking you to really look, why am I reacting like this? Why do I feel like this? If you're experiencing aggression, why? Because this is obviously an emotion that is wanting to come out, and there is a lesson to it. So let's find out here. Magician in the Mirror. Thank you. Angel of Strength. Throughout whatever happens, you have the ability to push through how is right for you. And if you look at this, number 53, it turns into an 8. And what is that? That's about learning our lessons and choosing what we want to manifest in our world. Do we want to react in a way that's going to create more hostilities? Do we want to find our inner strength within ourselves? For some of you as well, this could be a Leo energy, and there could be a fire sign in your life, but I'm not reading it like that right now. I feel like we have the garden and the gate here, and door to spirit. Door to spirit was in the reverse. As much as I don't usually read the reversal, I am going to read that one for the reverse. They just threw out a bunch. A heart, though. I'm going to keep that one. That was it cut the deck, like I knocked it, cut it like this, and that's what was there. And we have victory, and at the bottom is blossoming abundance. I kept the heart chakra because with this garden and the gate, and with this strength, the magician in the mirror, I feel like this is a really great time to heal your heart, to live from your heart as well. You may want to wear green, but the strength here to know that you are your own gatekeeper. You can tend your garden internally. Let's find out what this door to spirit is in the reverse. Number 32, which is a 5 as well, about making changes. In the reversed, when this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing, and you can't maintain the peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. The paradox is, the more you let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you to solutions for these issues. So relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. In terms of this heart, one thing you can do is either take a few deep breaths and breathing exercises, bring white universal light down into your crown and ask to hold it here in your heart. And this is also Archangel Raphael, asking Archangel Raphael to help you to heal your heart. And once we work on this space, asking Spirit, you could even, I'm sorry, I'm getting so fumbled. Working on this space, opening it up. One of the other things you can do is ask or imagine green energy just pouring into your heart center, healing all the cracks, healing all the places where we may not feel trusting, we may be still holding on to some resentment in here, and ask the universe to break this up, to transmute it with love. You can also, as you're doing this, ask this white light to travel down through your body, focus on the heart space, and ask it to transmute any of this down through your body, out through your feet, into the earth's core. When we are stuck in 3D reality so much, when we experience hostilities around us, and when our heart has been hurt, the Three of Swords, when I was shuffling the tarot to get ready, the Three of Swords kept coming up. And it's a lot of it through our heartbreak, and through those times we thought we couldn't make it through, we find our strength. And here, I feel like knowing that you can connect to Spirit, trusting, asking Spirit for guidance, and to know that the only person who's stopping you from opening this gate towards fulfillment is yourself. There's no, you don't need to feel trapped as well. So heart healing is very important to remove yourself through. And some of the hostilities you may be feeling, again, they may not be with other people. They may be with you and your own actions in the past, and how you want to learn from that, how you want to be in the future, and the self you want to create. And that inner strength, that's found from within. So I'm going to ask a message from the Keeper of the Light Oracle before we get into tarot, guys. What would be the most helpful energy this week to help heal this heart? This is the second time this came out for the air signs as well. Light activation. And this is, again, connecting with Spirit, allowing that light to come down and transform you. And when you call in that light, it's believe it, right? If we don't believe it, we can't see it. If we don't believe that the light is there, it can't do its work. It needs you and your transformation to allow it to work. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. If there is something that while we're talking about it in this reading, you know what it is, listen to it. Shine your light. Allow yourself to be the magician in your world. Allow yourself to manifest what you need through the actions that you put forward, as well as law of attraction. Your strength and your vigilance in this time towards moving to what will bring you, happiness and your heart's desires, whatever it is in this garden that you're nourishing. Pay attention to what your guidance is, because it is of the light. It is divinely guided as well. Also, for some of you, when we're experiencing light activation, this is when we're going to search within. We're being asked to find the light through our own darkness. Can you tell me one more card that would be the most helpful throughout this week, please? We got two more. And they're going to ask me for the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, and Mercury. Mary Magdalene's at the bottom, so I'm going to take her too. I feel like it's important. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever is meant to come through you, whatever you are meant to create, whatever gift is coming to you from life, don't stop. Don't let anything stop you from maintaining your own personal freedom and power. We got a call to action here, which is saying it's time, my friends. It is so time to put your own gifts into action as well. What gifts has life given you? What is it in this world that you can do? Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. And sometimes this is difficult. I know myself, it's not about me, but there are times where I've done readings and known that the only thing I can do is follow my own advice. And following my own advice has usually led to pretty big transformations and healing in my own life. And I feel like some of you, this may be connecting with spirit, getting a pen and paper, asking them to help you for guidance and just writing it out, channeling it down like that. There's sirens outside. I'm not sure if you can hear that. For me, that's Archangel Michael saying, you're right. Faith came out, and this also, with light activation and Mercury, came out in the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius weekly reading. If any of you guys have air in your chart, may be a really good reading to check out as well, because I feel like this may be a universal kind of energy, but humanity and benevolence, faith, stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. This is an amazing, powerful time. There is darkness all around. There is fear. There's a collective fear, and not unwarranted. But the thing is right now to stay calm and to show others how to do this, how to be in the light. Freya. Cycles. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. As we search within ourselves as well, and as we move through these hostilities, a lot of times conflict with others is going to show a few things. First off, incorrect thought paradigming in the ways of thinking. Sometimes people may have very strong emotions and not have healed themselves, and in these moments, when they're having dealings or interactions with others, hostility comes out because they're not sure how to correctly funnel this into a constructive way or even communicate it. This call to action, I feel like with this heart chakra, is saying it's okay, now's the time to heal your heart, because this world is in a time of transformation, and it is time to help lift our spirits, raise our vibration, and allow Christ consciousness in this world to help save us, really, but in a way of bringing back our own personal power. Removing the illusion that you are not connected to spirit, removing the illusion that you are not of light, and giving yourself strength. Allowing yourself to take one step forward in each thing that you do, even though it may be challenging, right? This one, with each of life's challenges, I search within to learn how I can grow stronger. You, this week with the Angel of Strength as well, it's really about how strong can we be. And I feel like some of you may surprise yourself in this. So we're going to ask one last message from some tarot wisdom from the Zombie Tarot, just to bring a little fun into it. For Earth signs, Virgo Taurus Capricorn. What tarot wisdom do you have for April 20th through the 21st? So here you guys are, the Devil card, it's Capricorn. At the bottom as well was the Wheel of Fortune. So, I love this Devil card because it is a cigarette machine. It was in the reverse. I'm not reading reversals with this, but there is a Wheel of Fortune here too, which is unforeseen events. For some of you, this could be addictions, and it doesn't mean you smoke or you drink too much or you misuse drugs. This could be power as well. For some of this, I feel like this could be the media. The TV is the Hierophant, but this sometimes to me is similar in terms of collective fear, in fear-mongering as well. But for me as well, this devil energy is codependency and maybe you not feeling capable. It may just be that it's showing you guys here for Capricorn cards, but the Wheel of Fortune is something unforeseen, making changes. And you get the Nine of Wands here. And I feel like whatever is coming to an end, it could be as well as if you've been in a situation that's been pretty hostile and it's been a lot of challenge for you to get this strength. I mean, some of you, your strength may have been built up by a lot of life's challenges. And that just means that you're stronger for it. So you could have experienced quite a hard time. We also have here a King of Hazards, which is Virgo Taurus Capricorn. Somebody very stable and grounded, very fixed in this 3D plane, which when we're so fixed in this 3D reality, sometimes it's a little more harder to open up ourselves to spirit. But this is where I feel like spirit was like, no, you know what, it's time. Stay grounded, but ask us for help. You have the Ten of Swords here as well, and I think this is really putting an ending to a place where your head's got in the way. The Knight of Wands, which is about moving forward passionately, quickly. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Again, I don't want to read the Nine of Cups in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse. And then the Ten of Wands, which it's done. The hardships, the challenges, we're done with it. They can still go on. You could still have fire in your life, a fire sign here. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But I feel like, maybe at one point this if it's within partnership or with this situation may have felt like it was wish fulfillment, something to defend against. But I feel like it's an illusion, right? This is illusion versus reality. This illusions are being revealed. That for some of you, you may have been involved in situations that you're starting to see as you grow in your inner strength that it wasn't always your stuff, that it wasn't worth fighting. It wasn't worth isolating yourself to have this small picture to look out your window. That's one of the things I heard. Not in terms of, isolating yourself for, the safety of ourselves, but in terms of some of us may have been holding on so tightly to a small idea of paradise and choosing to ignore all of the red flags, choosing to ignore how difficult this situation has been. But I feel like now the illusions, it's dropping and it's saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm absolutely done. We start out with the 9, something very difficult, and the 10 says, you know what, I give up. Have those bones. Take them. For some of you, with this communication is asking you to communicate very openly with yourself as well. And whatever this call to action is, I feel like it's a call to action to lay the burdens down. One last message, please. And move forward with this Knight of Wands. Move forward with your plans to just end it. There could be relationships that it's time that you're like, you know what, it has to end. there needs to be change brought to my world. It may not be relationships. Again, it could be just always feeling like the deck is stacked against you, or life is more difficult for you than, other people. It could be seeing yourself as a higher immortal being. Some of us, it may have blocked our spiritual path and our spiritual side. Oh, okay. Got the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. With the bottom is the Five of Swords in reverse. They want me to take the top, which is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Again, reversals aren't as important, but I feel like the Three of Cups here and the Page of Swords, this is starting to speak in loving ways, starting to see for ourselves how we can love ourselves better too, rather than having, and I'm glad that the Three of Swords didn't come out with heartbreak, rather than having our focus be on, again, what is going wrong in our life, this is focusing on all the great things. Happiness, working together with the people that we love, and I love this card because it's like opposites attract, right? Two seemingly opposite people in matrimony. But it's just this, one of the things though, okay, I'm hearing is with this Page of Swords is not all is as it seems. She could eat his face. And this is needing to have these open discussions, even with ourselves, on, is this really the best fit for me? And as well as choosing our thoughts so that we stay happy, not dwelling on the things that may have brought us hardship. And if your head has gotten in your way, if your way of thinking has gotten in your way, or if, again, you've just ignored too many red flags over the time, it's time to lay your burdens down and focus on the things that you can appreciate. Get yourself out of the hostility. If other people around you are choosing hostileness, if that's a word, if they're choosing hostile communication, hostile actions, don't engage. One of the things, we often think that standing up for ourselves means that we have to react to everything. No, don't react. Choose to stay within your own power and your own strength. And if someone else's actions are just hostile and unwarranted, if you're dealing with someone else's addictions as well, mood swings, personality disorders, that kind of thing, I feel like Spirit's asking you to make a change, to remove yourself from feeling that you owe this person or this group of people or this situation anything, and to stand up for yourself, to find your own strength, and to listen to the guidance from Spirit, but to remember that everything is a gift. Absolutely everything is a gift in this world. And sometimes, although painful, when we are forced to see the illusions that we've been feeding ourselves, this allows for freedom and change, and it's our choice. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you have a really great week. And again, remember this heart healing, okay? Focusing on our heart, focusing on healing our heart, and that we're the magician. Throughout all of this, we have the ability to analyze our actions and our thoughts and create positive movement by each action that we do. And that's personal power, and that's personal strength too. So bye guys, have a great week.